see is cavernous. I mean, like more so than the other metro stations. If you love AMT branding, you'll love Terminus Montmorency. So why am I at Montmorency at 12:30 in the morning? Because it's the only way to get up to Deux-Montagnes for 5:30 for the first REM train. Because overnight service outside of Zone A literally does not exist. So I'm gonna get to Deux-Montagnes at 2:30 in the morning and have to wait for 3 hours. And that's after I have to walk 50 minutes, by the way. I almost had to Bixie up here for 50 minutes because the SDM can't get its shit together when it comes to paying their employees. STL, the only agency in Montreal to have open payment, which is done via a separate reader to the Opus reader.
That's recent. Yeah, you should sell that.
That's the REM. That's the bridge I gotta cross to get to Deux-Montagnes. It'll take about 50 minutes. That's what Google Maps says anyway. I usually beat Google Maps. There's some great buildings on the Laval side here. There's also this big building, I don't know if this is like housing or like a multi-use thing. That's the end of the bridge. That's the REM tracks. And then it dumps you out onto this kind of residential street with a bunch of, I guess these are apartments or condos. This is all very cool. And I think there's a REM station very close to here. This is Grand-Moulin REM station. It's the second stop after Deux-Montagnes. This was the original Deux-Montagnes railway station for the railway line that went on here until they built the current Deux-Montagnes station when AMT took it over. But yeah, the current Deux-Montagnes station is the second one on a different site. This is also a new grade separation for the REM. They put a very nice bike lane separated also. There's concrete under that snow. And now we're getting to like an actual main part with a sidewalk and also a median. And classic example of Quebec 5/1s just on like on the edge of a neighborhood. Well, they don't call it Deux-Montagnes for nothing. This is one hell of a hill. Getting very close to the station and very close to what more resembles as a town center. I guess the old town center was down there. This is the current town center of Deux-Montagnes, and it's a lot of strip malls. I can see a light in the distance. Of course, the sidewalk ends like right here. There's one on the other side though, so that's fine. Or not. It just pauses for like one block and then the sidewalk begins again. Sorry, no, I'm wrong again. This is not a sidewalk. They just happened to plow a bit of like the grassy bit because on the other side is the only sidewalk and they closed it for construction or something, I don't know. Also, you can't get onto this with a wheelchair, let alone like actually roll down it. So thank you, non-existent Quebec accessibility regulations. Well, here it is. There's a car with the REM logo, so I don't really want to venture close to the station right now, but I'm planning on going to, there's a Tim Hortons further up the road that way that opens in an hour, and then first REM train is in 2.5 hours. I walked the nature path from the station south. Came across this sign, which is fucking stupid. Attention cyclists, you do not have the right of way. Before you go, you must let cars go. It is a matter of safety. Then I'll get to come back here later. This is the Deux-Montagnes town hall. There's REM parking here. Presumably there's a way to get to the REM station from there. And for those curious, this is what the awful part of Deux-Montagnes looks like. Just got back from breakfast. First train is in about an hour. There's a bus that pulled into the bus loop, and it's leaving now. That's the first 7:08 of the morning, going to Montmorency, just where I came from. The news is also just rocked up. The trains are pulling in. I don't know if this one is gonna be the first train from here. It's leaving, so I guess it's not the first train. I don't know where this is going. I've come into one of the bus shelters and it's heated. Somebody turned on the heat. Or no, it's heated automatically. Metrolinx, you could learn a thing or two about this. The foamers have all gotten here. Also the news is doing like flash interviews outside the station. I don't know when they're gonna open it. Miles, have you got your spine? What? Somebody's just come out of the door. Oh, you're fine. It could be opening soon. Or oh, never mind. Just been informed that doors open 5 minutes before the train leaves. I might have met somebody who's crazier than I was. How did you get up here?
I've come straight from Verdun. I night bused an hour and a half all the way to northern Montreal near Bois-Franc, and I biked 40 minutes on an electric Bixie all the way to Sainte-Dorothée. It was really cold, all in the all the snow, and then I walked 40 minutes from Sainte-Dorothée, Grand-Moulin, and I took the 904 bus all the way over here, 5 minutes.
It's a crazier schedule than I did.
I woke up at 1:30 in the morning.
Okay, you only woke up like 2 hours after me, so
there we go.
Doors are unlocked.
Nope.
All right, the mad dash. That's the amount of people. I don't know. I guess it's on this platform. I don't think we need to run. We still have like 5 minutes until the train leaves. It's not in the platform. There was another train that came in, but I guess they sent it down the line again for some reason. Actually, no. Somebody told me it was to clear snow from the rails. It smells very new. It smells really good in here. It like just came in. It jump scared Miles. Wow. Somebody brought a suction cup for a pseudo cab ride, even though it's not a cab. Also, notably, 5:30 right now. The doors are not closing.
We're a bit late already.
Usually they close like a few seconds early. The doors like shut like right at the departure time. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
We're off at 31. We're late. All right.
Okay.
Access the ones on the front. Thank you.
Here we go. It's 5:31. We're 1 minute late.
Big guns.
We're so sorry.
It's so smooth.
Oh, we haven't turned on announcements.
Oh, they haven't turned on the announcements.
It's like the O train. Right, they didn't turn on the announcements.
It's amazing how fast we'll already go after having just left.
First station, Grand-Moulin. You saw this when I was walking here. So somebody else is doing the announcements for us. They didn't turn the announcements on. There's actually people here.
It's just commuters.
There's a bunch of people here. All right. It's like the Deux-Montagnes line never left. The map is turned on.
It's showing us still at the station.
Okay, well, we're getting somewhere.
That's an acceleration.
There's the bridge I walked over in the morning. We are in Laval in 3, 2, 1.
I went there when the first train went over.
This goes very fast. I'm loud at the speed this train goes. I guess that makes sense because this was like a former commuter line. This is Sainte-Dorothée.
This is just
the only stop in Laval besides Île-Bigras, which is technically in Laval, but it's not in Laval.
Prochaine station, Île-Bigras.
Alright, so they turned on the announcements finally.
Yeah. I wonder how many commuters are going to be here this morning.
It's just like on an island. There's a little suburban island.
There's like 100 people who live here.
Wow.
Station,
Those are like summer homes.
Île-Bigras.
Yeah, it used to be something.
This is Île-Bigras,
No, it hasn't.
and it looks
I
like
don't think
there's
there's a single
nobody
person.
on the
I
platform.
think it's empty. I don't think there's a single person.
Nope, not a single
yeah.
soul.
That was gonna be my secondary bit is to get on at Île-Bigras. We have the old rail truss for the Deux-Montagnes line. It's gone now. But that was an old truss bit for the.
This is gonna be our first busy
what's the Deux-Montagnes line?
now we're
officially.
Pierrefonds-Roxboro.
Pierrefonds-Roxboro, the first station in Montreal. There was a bus there.
I mean, it is actually Roxboro, like the borough of the rocks, because it was people working on the metro, and so they were digging up the rocks.
Sunnybrook, we're Sunny. Hi, Sunny. This is Sunnybroke Station.
I don't know if that's just the name of the neighborhood.
I don't.
Yeah, it is.
No, they're okay.
This is still in Pierrefonds.
There's like 2 people.
That's why they have the sign
There
out
is
there.
3 people getting on at this station. Or 4 people. Which is still more than Île-Bigras. This is where the branch to the West Island and the airport link up with the Deux-Montagnes branch. And there's 4 tracks.
Yeah, normally we would go way faster.
Isn't that crazy? We're in New York. This is the flyover junction for where the trains switch onto all of the branches.
Yeah, I think they're required to
flyover.
Yeah.
Coming into Bois-Franc. This is going to be like the last station where all 3 branches are combined. And it's a very long, or very wide platform here.
Like when we were
I guess
down yesterday,
it'll allow people to
we were in
get any train
station,
up to
and like the other
Bois-Franc
train
and
just
then
left. Like the trains were every 30 seconds.
whatever branch they need. This is Ruisseau Station, which I've been informed is mostly just a park and ride. There's also side platforms. There's a mix of side platform and island platforms on this branch. There's also, I don't think there was anybody on the platform. Hey! So they waved to us. This is Montpellier. Actually, I came here yesterday to get a stamp for my passport. Yeah. One of 2 stations I came to yesterday. So this is the Mascouche line platform. They're going to terminate the Mascouche line here instead of going all the way around to Gare Centrale in a few weeks. They're not doing it yet though. This is Côte-de-Liesse Station for transfer with the Mascouche line eventually. They have it on the map, even though it's not going to do that for like a couple of weeks. Ville-de-Mont-Royal Station. There's the first Ressard Deux-Montagnes bound train. Oh, there they are. That one was more full. It was like people all the way back to like at least half the first car. Probably because Ressard is easier to get to than Deux-Montagnes early in the morning.
And Gare Centrale, they could have just gotten like it's easier to get there from inner Montreal.
Yeah.
Also, oh yeah, they could have gotten on Gare Centrale. This is Canora Station.
You have to wait till the station.
And there is potentially nobody here. Oh, no,
And you can see the bridge entrance right there.
Yeah.
2 people.
Yeah.
They finished building it a couple weeks ago.
in
There's also like
after
an
the bridge,
identical
because
copy
there's,
to Ville-de-Mont-Royal.
You can kinda see where the-
This is the
So
start
you go
of the
under the bridge.
Montreal tunnel.
You go under the bridge, and
So
then
that's
in
going
the
to be
tunnel.
fun. That's like the main attraction of this whole line.
This is where the fun begins.
Exciting.
Montpetit.
That's very, you can see very far down there. It's like, it's very straight.
Oh, whoa!
Rigid catenary.
Oh, and
Ooh,
rigid
rigid
catenary.
catenary, like in Ottawa.
And here, like,
They go very fast. Wow. Also, yeah, they have the blasted rock. Welcome to the deepest station in Canada.
the first connection to the
Édouard-Montpetit.
metro.
It's so unassuming.
Elevator only, and also they put some like rock in the wall. Or they like have exposed rock in the wall. There's a few people here. I'm really excited for the elevators. I've heard really cool things about the elevators here. I'm really excited to ride them. Here is McGill Station, the last new one, I
I'm
guess.
so glad they did it.
It
makes it way.
And then right there is Gare
Yeah, it's like, is it 3
There's
connections
like
to the
one
metro
person waiting at
back
the
to
Gare.
back, so it's like
Also,
orange, green, and blue lines.
Transfer with the green line. at McGill. And also transfer, I forgot to mention before, I transferred to the Blue Line at Édouard-Montpetit. We just left McGill and now we're already at Gossip Cloud. I went to McGill yesterday, so I took this part from the Gossip Cloud McGill.
Oh, and look, there's a ramp here.
Oh, here's a parking lot.
REM
Wow.
in the pocket track.
And
This is old. I mean, still pretty new, but we've reviewed it already.
it's old and new at the same time. History.
And Gossip Cloud.
I talked to the Pulsar. Like,
Everyone's off.
CEO, he told me the yeah, a lot of people getting
All right, that's the first ride. To McGill Station. Just kidding, we're going back to Deux-Montagnes. This is the arrival platform at Deux-Montagnes. Interestingly, that there's heat strips up here.
There's heat, despite this being a discharge platform.
But I mean, it's also indoors, which I guess the doors open a lot, so it would get kind of cold. But like, only half of them are on, so I guess if there's not, they don't want as much heat.
Miles, elevator review?
So they got like advertising boards. There's elevators there, and then those are departure screens, and then the screens at the platform are not departure screens. They have the loading indicators that aren't working. They were working at one of the stations. One of the stations they were green. I don't know if they were proper though. I can't remember which one. It's on the South Shore. There's a table here. Presumably for the stamps during the weekend. And then this is a different kind of bench. I think these benches are different from the ones on the South Shore.
Should we do a lying down review?
Do you want to do a lying down review?
I mean, I can't do it on my back, but I'll do it on my side.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't sleep. Yeah. I don't think you can sleep.
And then there's nothing down there. There's another table. And a train just came in. Let's see how many people we can fit in the elevator at once.
Elevator first day and use elevators. Alright, I'm gonna the REM actually.
I'll meet you guys downstairs. They can be used for
We can get more in. We can get more in. Okay.
Wow. There's a cursor.
Wait, it's a touch screen?
Yeah, it's touchscreen.
These are
Despite this only being
kind of the same as the
South Shore. 2 stories.
Yeah, they're really.
They're also very big. So I mean, even if there is only one elevator at the airport, it's still kind of big. I've been informed this is a touch screen for some reason. Here are the buttons. That's the escalator. It's a down escalator for there, which I guess makes sense. It's the offloading platform. And then you have wayfinding. You got signs there. You got more wayfinding. Lift up to the other platform, and then fare gates here and ticket machines over there. There's a line for the ticket machines, so I might not. We'll check them out at a less busy station, I guess, because these are like new ones. They actually work properly. You have departure screens outside of fare control, which is really useful. TTC, you should take notes. And also Montreal STM. Montreal Metro, I don't think has them. This is where we came in. These buses are like the shuttle buses that they're still running, like the 404 and the 496. They don't stop in the bus terminal. It's like construction or something for a turn. So they stop at temporary platforms outside here, which I don't think they're gonna last much longer anyway, so I don't think it matters. But here's the bus terminal. It has, I think, 6 platforms. Oh, okay, only 5 platforms, plus like the 2 temporary ones. Right there. We have a lot of EXO buses leaving. This is what the station looks like outside. It's very big, very boxy. And I like this like wood paneling decoration here. There are no REM stations with bathrooms. So for the open house on the weekend, they got a bunch of porta potties. So they knew they would need bathrooms. So like, they acknowledged that a station needs bathrooms, so why did they build bathrooms into the station? I think this is a bus platform here, but like it's outside of the bus terminal. It's for the T904 though, it's a taxi bus. They use a taxi. This I think is the original AMT like design of bike shelter. Ooh, minibus. The lampposts at the parking lot are still the AMT blue color, and there's a couple AMT signs in the other parking lot over there. Some of the bus platforms have like normal like bus stop signs. This one just has like a temporary piece of paper.
Over here temporarily with the bikes right now because the bus, they have a whole taxi bus.
Oh.
Taxi bus and temporary buses running through because they have more services than they projected. Because you know all the extra buses before they take them all out. So that.
So I mean, the bikes don't get protected lane, but like
the bikes don't get protected lanes until 3 months later.
Oh, awesome! That's great.
Not bad.
This was the site of the weird like wooden bus shelter for the temporary Deux-Montagnes bus terminal when they were still building that one. And it was just you'd have like big coach buses rock up to like a really rickety looking wooden like chipboard bus shelter.
And then these are the old shelters.
Oh, these look
time ago.
awesome.
The glass
This is a shelter?
You can just walk through. Oh my god.
I don't. Were you supposed to enter? Oh my god.
Whoa.
There's a lot of ice in here.
Let's get out.
Yeah, I guess you're supposed to step up. These suck.
It's a gazebo.
They look cool from the outside, but they suck. They're an awful shelter. And then there's like a bunch of nothing here in a snow pile. I don't know where they're gonna do it. Maybe like more parking later on or something. I don't know. You build TOD here. You build like one house. If you come around this way, there's bike racks, covered bike racks. Interesting how you get to choose between letting your bike get rained on and not letting your bike get rained on. And then this is just like a weird. Is this like? Oh, this is actual wood. No, it's not. No, it's textured like wood. It's not actual wood. It's really realistic though. And then you have more. Your bike gets rained on bike racks here. Oh, that's not aligned there. Those aren't aligned. Why aren't they aligned? All right, train's coming in. We're gonna go to look at Grand-Moulin. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's gonna be a theme of this video. I'm not gonna pronounce stuff properly. I only learned how to pronounce Deux-Montagnes like 2 days ago. Grand-Moulin. So there's heat strips here. These ones are all on, so there's like a lot of heat now. There's next train displays. There's not really anything down there. This is what the elevator's at the center of the platform, and it has. Oh, it has. Okay, it has. No, okay, never mind. It doesn't. It looked like it had doors on both sides, but didn't. So then you get the stairs here, and then there's an exit like right here because this is on ground level. This really looks like the door will open on this side, which is kind of weird.
It does. That's weird.
Sorry.
It's touchscreen.
We're gonna go back up to.
Okay.
I love that these short elevators are still tractions. Yeah.
That's the stairs up to the platform. They got signs on this like concrete wall. I don't like how these arrows are pushing. If this was Metrolinx, then that would be a no-go. That's the stairs up to the other platform and then the elevator up to the other platform. So this entrance has the departure screens for both directions, which I guess is like a standardized thing, but I feel like if you're entering here, you don't really need the departure times for the one over there, maybe? So this is one of the entrances, the entrance to the northbound platform, and then you come off and there's a drop-off area here. That TV presumably doesn't work. And then I think there's bus platforms down there. Oh, it does work. Okay, you have bus stops down there. You can't really see that. So you gotta go up here and then go up there and then go across the road there and then take the same thing back. So presumably you just want to like use the tunnel. But I guess if you hated yourself, you could go across this one. There's also, this is how you get to like the on-street bus stop. So they got these parking like level amount of parking signs that aren't working. I think because they haven't got the parking system figured out yet. What did the sign say? What did the sign say?
It's just like it's gonna enter into service soon.
Oh, okay. Wow. So it is now in service, which means you don't need to have there was like a cover over there. That's also surface bus stop. There's a lot of surface bus stops here. There's a bunch of parking there. There's parking on the other side. There's also Bixie, even though there's no bikes there because North Shore doesn't do Bixie in the winter. So you got a Bixie station here, and then you can enter the station, you cross over here, or you can like walk through there, maybe, kind of. Actually, yeah, there's a sidewalk there. You walk through here. You walk over here, and then there's the the other entrance. This screen is on, but it's showing nothing right now. And then, this is the entrance, and there's a ticket machine here. I'm gonna show off the ticket machines, how much better these are than the current ones that they have in like the metro stations. So you can go occasional, or you can reel with your Opus. I mean, okay, well, yeah. So you get to, it's like a series of steps that it does. So it asks you what zone you're traveling to. I'm gonna travel to, I don't know, this one, sure. And then it asks you what modes you're gonna be traveling on. I think if you pick another one, you can do, also asks you can do bus. You pick all modes, it gives you like all the fare types. And then, yeah. Okay, the touch screen is a bit unresponsive. Or you can do bus, and it's like bus one trip. And yeah, these are way better. And also they accept taps, so like most debit cards you can use, and it won't just give a chip read error. You put your Opus card in there. The departure screen's at the entrance, and it's not showing Brossard departures. It's really weird. This is the Brossard platform. So they have the fare gates here, and then they have stairs to go down the tunnel and the elevator, and then like there's nothing at the end of the platform there. So it's a real big departure from the South Shore stations, where it's just like the platform was like full of entrances. There's multiple entrance exits. I guess that makes sense. It's like a branch station in like the middle of nowhere. So like the other platform, all of the heat strips are on, not just half of them. So it's like really hot in this platform. And there's departure screens here that are actually showing Brossard departures. To Sainte-Dorothée. Also, you can get a better view in the day of what the bridge actually looks like. You can see the cool 501 over there. And yeah, there's more of the bridge. There's like an island in the middle there. And that's where I got off the bus. All right. Sainte-Dorothée. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, so there's an elevator right here, like right at the front of the train. Departure screens, and then help, and then elevator, and then signs, and then stairs. No escalators at this one. This is the only exit. So yeah, no escalator at Sainte-Dorothée. The news is here. News filming. Okay, touchscreen elevator. This is still my favorite part of the. Oh, what? Oh, what? Okay. That went away.
We only have to do that for the first one.
Okay, guys. Oh, okay, we're gonna pack the elevator. What's the capacity? Does it say the capacity in Quebec elevator? Oh my God.
Okay, the fact that the mayor of Laval was right here was fucking insane.
Okay. The news filming, that was the mayor of Laval. Apparently, it might be really zoomed into my face. Does it say capacity in Quebec elevators?
Normally they do have.
Okay. It was under capacity. That's all we know. Okay. Departure sign, fare gates. They're repairing. The ticket machine broke, I think. So that's cool. Tiles. Stair. That's how you get up to that platform. And the other platform, it's like kind of the same layout with the elevator and the stairs. You got more help. You got pretty cool artwork. Is this like? Oh, it's just like it's a picture. There's fare gates up the stairs there, which is really weird. Also notably, only one fare machine, and it's proving that you really need more because there's only one, and they were repairing it, so nobody could use it. Coming out, this is the entrance. You got a big thing here, and you got like this weird, hold on, got this boxy thing here. That's the station. This is the bus terminal. So there's a bunch of platforms down here for STL, and there's also one EXO bus that comes here, I think, and then covered bikes down there. Also, like at Deux-Montagnes, the shelters are heated, and these like come on automatically, and also you can actually lie down on these benches. There's this cool little like tiny secret parking lot over here with like good phone reviews and also REM police. Presumably that TV screen will be REM departures, and also there's an AMT lamppost, and then you just walk over through this path to the REM station. So you walk all this way from the secret parking lot, and then you go up these stairs. So if you're in a wheelchair, you have to go like around that road and around, and then to the REM station. You can't use this part, which they could have done a ramp. It's long enough. We have to go down more stairs. Maybe you can't get a ramp down here. If you were determined enough, you could. So you come down here and then you're at the bus terminal again. So that's cool. I'm pretty sure these screens also don't work. Nope. To get up to the Deux-Montagnes bound platform, you gotta go up these stairs or take the elevator. Actually, I'm gonna take the elevator. And then, so you can take it like up a really short distance. Number one. This one still does have the screen. Close. I just noticed this. This is like a passenger counter for the elevator, I think. And yeah, you just go up one stop, or you can like go up to the REM platform there. And there's fare gates here. There's departure screens. There is another fare machine, but like it's on the other side. So it is kind of just like one fare machine. Then you got like maps and signs and exit out to, there's another parking lot here. I've made a new discovery. These screens on the elevators are like the same kind of screen. So they're also, I don't know if you can see that, but these are also touch screen. Like they have the little mouse that pops up. It's really weird how they had this entrance on a different level than the other entrance, but I guess it's like a topography thing. This platform, it looks the exact same, and it only has this one exit, and there is nothing down there except like departure screens. These ones work, but the loading indicators do not work. To Île-Bigras. Île-Bigras! It's an island platform. This one's apparently going to be very small. There's nothing down there except like signs and stuff. Everything's like, there's the one exit's on this side. So if you're going to Deux-Montagnes, go to the front of the train if you want to be at the exit. So this is on an island. That's why it's called Île-Bigras. I think that means small island or something. I can't remember. Île-Bigras is small island, right?
No,
But
that's
it
not what
means
it means.
Bigras
Island. Bigras is the last name.
Oh, okay. There's stairs down here, and then you can use the elevator there. There's help. There's just one elevator here because it's an island platform. They have a very enclosed fare gate area, and then like this is the extent of the concourse. You got departure times there, 2 ticket machines. That's more than Grand-Moulin. That's one more than Grand-Moulin. This exit, you got connections to adaptive transit and taxis. There's no buses that connect to the station because there's no buses on Île-Bigras. And then when you go out, you can see there's like a hole in the middle, and this is where the REM tracks are, and this is like this big road. This is the entrance here, and then there's like apparently there's a really small parking lot here, which is like that big, I guess. They have covered bikes, covered bike racks and not covered bike racks. They have a bunch of selection of benches here, and then just like a really small parking lot of like 15 spots or whatever. Presumably this, okay, so the screen is on it. Your text goes right here. That's really useful. As soon as I saw it filming, it goes back to normal, except it's not like, it's not showing the departure times, it's showing blank. So, I mean, it's still as useful as it was. I guess it shows time now, so maybe it's like a little bit more useful. And then here's where the other entrance leads in, and it's a very low profile station. Apparently a bunch of NIMBYs mad about like a big building here, so they built a small building. But then they were still mad. There will be no elevator review at the station because apparently it's out of service, which I didn't realize before. Out of order. It's surprising it says in English. Al service. I'm surprised it says it in English though. Why? Oh, it just like talked to me.
Please leave the car and head to exit.
To Pierrefonds-Roxboro. All right. You already know Pierrefonds-Roxboro. Only half of the heat strips are on, so it's not as warm. There's nothing over this side of the screen. That's not departures. That's just like whatever. This is departures. And then, this one has an escalator. You have a really tall elevator. This is a lot like Limebank Station in Ottawa. It has like these flashing like LED no entry signs. There's only be like an arrow at the bottom. That's the escalators. You have the elevator here, but you can't get into it from here. You have to like go around this like fence and then get into it there. That's where the ticket machines, you got departures there. You got 2 ticket machines, and then signs and maps and stuff, and then going to the other one. You got a cool gap in the fare machines here that somebody could accidentally walk into. They have the buses kind of well signed, and then you just exit under like here, where it's like the whole viaduct. You have your ginormous like full parking lot there, and then the bus terminal over there, which we'll go to. Also, the screen isn't working. Over here you got covered and uncovered bike parking, so again you have the choice of if you want rain on your bike or not. And then there's a shelter with a non-hostile bench in it. I think that might be like taxi waiting room. Oh, but there's heat strips in it. Are these on? Because I think all of them are like automatic. Okay, no, the heat in like this weird like taxi shelter is not on. This is the parking lot that's like really full. You got the blue EMT lampposts over here. You got the REM sign down there, and then you come into the bus loop where there's like 5-ish platforms, 2 on that side, 3 on this side. I'm gonna see if these shelters are heated. You got help, and we'll see if this one is heated. This one, I believe, is heated, right? Yeah, it's like glowing red. So the bus shelters are heated, but not the weird taxi shelter over there. That's what the station looks like from afar. Despite this being city property and not being city property, there's this fence in the way from this like big neighborhood over here. If you want to get to the REM station, you either have to walk around or like climb over the fence, or cut a hole through the fence, which somebody said already existed. This is the hole. Apparently it is working, even though I can't, actually I can feel it a little bit. I feel like it, oh, you know what it is? This wasn't working when I was in here last. I think it's a motion sensor that activates it. This is presumably still touchscreen. And then the elevator, this is touchscreen. And then we're gonna try and fit everybody else in here again. These elevators are like the exact same as all the other ones. And this is the Deux-Montagnes platform. It's got the departure screens, and there's, again, like most of the platform is taken up by the staircase extending all the way down, and there's nothing really down there. To Sunnybrooke. So that's what the controls look like. I don't know why they're opening. This is the crowd that's formed around the controls foaming. They just put the cover back on, so I guess it was nothing. Sunnybrooke! One of the few like Englishy names.
Bilingual borough.
Sorry?
It's the only bilingual borough in the entire city.
Well, the language police aren't going to be having any of that.
Yeah, like once the borough mayor was in the city council and spoke in English and got yelled at for speaking in English in city council.
Oh, cool. Did he get disappeared after?
I'm not sure what happened in the last election.
Okay.
I have to check borough mayors.
Same as all the other platforms. Not really anything down there except an elevator. There's really large stairs. Departure screens, loading indicators that aren't working. There's nothing down there. This one has escalators. Stairs coming down here. You got the elevator, departure screen. You got the fare gates there. You got 2 machines on either side. You got help beside them. You got the exit there that goes out to local STM buses. And then you have the staircase and escalator and elevator up to the other platform. Walking out of the exit here, you got this is like a unique design of bench, I think. This one's not hostile if you're short. That screen presumably isn't working. Neither is that one, probably. You got your covered bike parking, you got your uncovered bike parking in front of it, and then you have this local street here. I don't know where the bus stop is. I think, it's like all the way, I don't know if it's all the way down there. And so is the REM sign. There's like this small little parking lot here. So I am mistaken, this one works. The other one might not, though. I'm not gonna go check it, though. This is what the station looks from the outside. Literally the exact same as Pierrefonds. There's this like cool ass pipe here. And it's like heat. Oh yeah, it's nice and warm here. I feel like I'm gonna get sucked up into it. No access to the neighborhood over here. It's all fenced off, but it seems like it's a really easy fence to climb and also cut. Where does this go?
Just to a bus that's on the street adjacent, but like you can also access it over here, so it's just a remnant of the old station.
That's really awful that there's no community access there.
Right there is like...
That's like a common theme with some of these REM stations. It's just like, if you live in the neighborhood next to it, sometimes you just can't access the REM station unless you go through the fence somehow. So there was that really far away bus stop, but there's also this one, which is a little bit closer to the entrance that you're supposed to use. Also, this one still has all of the blue AMT lampposts, continuing the tradition of all of the AMT infrastructure still existing because it was good and nobody bothered to replace it. Okay. One thing I will note is these open really slowly. So like if you're a fast walker, then you might run into the paddles here. The elevator for the Bossalt platform. I'll do this one. I won't do the other one. Touchy. Hello? Are you gonna? Okay, there it goes. That was a bit of a delay. This one's kind of a tall one also. And then you're out, and there's some help. And yeah, there's nothing down there. You got departure screens. You got the stairs and the up escalator here. And I think there's like one more there's one more departure screen there, and there's nothing down there. To Bois-Franc. Bois-Franc. And the fare gates are like right here. And then there's stairs, and there's nothing over that way except stairs and the elevator. Also, the ticket machine broke again, so there's only one, so you can't just use the other one. Departure screens, you got loading screens that aren't working, and then the elevator is there.
I think the guy that made the signage, the railway signage that with first branch of the REM, didn't he like get hired to do a bunch of
that's him.
He's you?
Also, hi Stefan, you're with us now. We got these are really cool signs. The elevator, that all look the same. We gotta test the touchscreen.
Yeah.
Is it touchy?
Yeah, it does. Everybody's in.
Oh my god. Oh, we left some people behind.
Oh, this is a larger elevator than some of the others, isn't it?
For the a lot of people might transfer with luggage.
But why did they not do an island platform for that?
Oh, also, this one is both doors, I think.
No.
It just looks like it's both doors. The button here does not work at this station. This is the exit A, and then you go outside. This is one of the bus loops. The screen doesn't work. This is the entrance. This looks kind of like a metro station, honestly. This is what the building looks like. It's at ground level. There's covered bike racks here, and also uncovered again. There's this path with AMT light posts that presumably goes, I think it just goes to the local road down there. And then here's the other entrance. This door opener actually works. I don't think those ones don't have it. Never mind. All right. So you got ticket machine, you got board there, you got maps, fare gates here, departure screens here. You got stairs going down to the tunnel, and then an elevator over there, and another departure board down there. To Deux Réseau. Where is it? Deux Réseau. Ruisseau. So immediately what stands out is really wide platforms. We've had it at some stations, but not all of them. There's also nothing at the center of the platform. There's departure boards. The loading displays have been like on and off at some stations. Like they've been off and then they've come on again. There's more departure screens there. The elevator's there, and then the stairs are presumably behind it. So not only is there one elevator and then stairs here, there's dual elevators, redundant elevators. This is like the only station on the REM that has that. The elevator here, and then over here is it's a different. You go a different way at the end of this tunnel, and then the elevator. Oh, what's going on here? Oh yeah, boing 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 boing. And then that's a different sign, I feel like, and then that goes up to the other platform. but it's like a different direction. This is the elevator for the. This is Brossard or Deux-Montagnes bound? Okay, this is the Deux-Montagnes bound elevator. This that's a unique thing. It's touchy. All right, yeah. So then this exit out on the platform where here is, and then there's another elevator down there that goes, I think, just down to like the ground level there. And then there's this redundant elevator. There's a second elevator here, which is like a unique thing. And it's also, this is like a unique button. This is a different button, I think. This one,
you can see the top of the doors.
oh yeah.
I feel like you could
Really short.
This one's also touchy.
Does the touchscreen still work?
It's quite fast.
Yeah, the touchscreen still works.
Wow, it opened before.
And then yeah, that's a really small elevator. It's like a little hobbit door thing here, and then there's just stairs that go up to the platform, and then the fare gates here. You got departure screens there. You got one ticket machine, so then that's the exit. So this is the station entrance, and then here's a unobstructed view of the parking lot with AMT lampposts there. So if you walk down the length of the station, you eventually get to here where this path turns into a bike path that then goes down the rest of the length of the station. And then this is the underpass here that this leads down to. And then it comes out and you're left to walk the other side of the station. And on this side you have covered bike racks, but no uncovered bike racks. So if you want to get your bike rained on, you have no options. I guess you could log into the bench here maybe. They might not like that. Also, brutalism foamers will absolutely eat this stuff. These are very, very rough concrete, kind of blocky buildings. And then here's the other entrance when you walk all the way around there. Oh, and then this door also works. And on this side, you have one ticket machine, you have destination display, and then you have ferry barriers, stairs up to the platform, elevator up to the platform. This is kind of a good layout for a station entrance and exit. I like this a lot. And then this platform is like the same. You have departure screens there. Those aren't working. And then you have the stairs to the tunnel, which are the other direction for the stairs on that side, and you have the elevator down to the tunnel. To Montpellier. Great aligning with the doors here at Montpellier. There's nothing down there. Oh, the loading indicators are working.
Oh, they are?
The loading, I don't know if they're accurate, but the loading indicator, so there's destination screens there, destination screens there. Don't go to the Deux-Montagnes side of the train if you come to Montpellier, because that's a long walk. There's stairs there, there's an elevator there, there's nothing over at the other side of the station. This station I've actually been to. It's one of the 2 REM stations I went to during the open house yesterday. But I didn't take the REM here. I used the I used the 121 to get here. One of the nicer ones. That's like a wooden ceiling. That might be faux wood based on experience with these. No escalator here, just stairs. But this is actually it's a lot different from the ones more north though. Like it feels so much more open. There's nothing else down here except if you want to do some people foaming down here. You can like stare down at the people coming in. This is like the pedestrian overpass, the other side of the road, which is like free to go through. But like this is the emergency exit. You can't get here from the station. So maybe if they put like one fare gate here, that would be kind of cool, and then you could just go outside. This is the elevator. There's help here.
Hey, there's a third floor.
Oh yeah, there's one of the ones with third floor. Touchy. Oh my! Just came running in.
For the underpass, exactly.
So on this side, you don't have to turn you don't have to turn your wheelchair around if you go through here.
Oh, it's really cozy looking down there.
We'll go fast.
It's cozy looking the whole station. I love the whole station. Yeah, that was same as all the other ones. They got some really cool signs here, and then there's stairs up to the concourse there. We'll check that out later. Stairs up here, elevator with the same kind of layout as the other one over there. This one, it looks like the other one with the like the half floor, but no half floor over there. But this one also has a half floor, so it's symmetrical. There's some alarm going on up there. Here, I'm gonna take the elevator up like the half floor. We're gonna go up to. Are you going up to the platform? Oh, we were just going up to there. This one's touchy also, and then yeah, it just goes up to here. It's like kind of a half floor. So you have the fare gate here. You have these departure boards. Oh God. Yeah. So you walk fast through there and you just run into the fare gate. This one does not work. And this one's really hard to open also. So you come out here, and this is mirrored on the other side also. You have steps down to the street here in the underpass, and then there's covered bike parking there. I think this is drop off. This isn't parking. I don't think this station has parking. And then you go up here, this is the pedestrian overpass on this side, and there's this one that's like basically the same on the other side. And you also have this like emergency exit thing where you can't actually get into the station. This is a good place to get up close and personal with the REM trains. And then over there is the CN line, which is right now is the Mascouche line. But the Mascouche line will be terminating at Côte-de-Liesse in a couple weeks. You come down here and this takes you down to the street down here. In terms of bus connections, you got the really cool 121 and 171, which are kind of like pseudo BRT. It's more like Zoom, except it's not even express. And you can get those, you get the 121 and the 171 from up there at the lights. And then the 171 turns at that street, but the 121 keeps going straight. And then you go up here and it mirrors the pedestrian overpass there, and you can go down there. And then that's like some parking thing. You go down there to the street, and that's how you come down from the pedestrian bridge, and you have the other entrance. And there's the 121. It's the Montreal equivalent of the Finch bus. Coming into the station, there's departure boards there, the fare gates are here, and then you have the one ticket machine. So the stairs that come up here and then come to the platform, the elevator's there. There's nothing down there. Hi, Stefan.
Hi.
And then this screen just isn't working. They're showing like a weird thing there. There's nothing down there. And the loading indicators aren't working. Departure boards there and departure boards down there. To Côte-de-Liesse.
Send this one first and then send that one.
Côte-de-Liesse. Our first transfer station. Transfer with the Mascouche in a couple weeks. There's next train displays, but this one can't install the updates, so that's unfortunate. This one's an island platform, but there's another side platform over there. Well, I guess that's also an island platform. We'll talk about that later. This is technically a pocket track. They can store another train here, so when a Mascouche line train comes in, then it can take all the people from the Mascouche line and just have two trains stationed here. At this end of the platform, you have stairs that go up and the footbridge over to the other platform, which is unique for the REM, because usually it's the tunnels. To cross over, you have to use the fare gates, because this crosses over to the Mascouche line platforms. The Mascouche line platforms aren't... Oh, wait, no, it's just... Okay, it's just open. I guess that makes sense. There's no Mascouche line yet. But eventually, the Mascouche line isn't in like the fare gates. It's commuter rail. It's not the REM. So this is supposed to cross over from the Mascouche line. You go this way for inbound trains, or you can go down there for outbound trains. Right now the fare gates are open because don't mind them. Right now the fare gates are open because the Mascouche line isn't running here for a couple weeks. However, when the fare gates are activated, there'll be a free transfer if you want to change platforms. Like you won't have to pay again, or like you won't have to, your day pass won't expire because you tapped in twice or whatever. There are 2 ticket machines at this area, and I imagine there'd be more ticket machines in other areas. So like a station with more than 2 ticket machines. And then this is the entrance for the Mascouche line platforms, but it's not open yet because Mascouche line trains are not stopping here for a couple weeks. So this platform, there's next train screens. There's no next train screen at the fare gate area, which is interesting. There's those that don't work. There's another destination screen down there, and then more stairs up to another footbridge down there. That's where the EXO platform ends, and then you walk here, and you can get in through an entrance there, and then there's fare gates here. Ticket machine Oh, these ones are actually activated though.
Yeah, because these ones go to the street right there.
Sorry?
So these ones go to the street. This is the access to get to the station from the street. Like this is the fare gauge for it.
Oh, okay. Train entrance there. Oh, this. Oh, never mind. It's not open. But the thing activates, so it's trying to open. And then there's help there and a ticket machine. No destination display in this area though. I guess they don't have that for the EXO entrances. And then there's an escalator here and stairs. There wasn't an escalator on the other footbridge, it was just stairs. And then the elevator is kind of down here. This one touches.
The pulsar
and then-
slash.
Yeah, this is the elevator.
Huge area.
Oh yeah, there's this massive.
And then, oh, this looks really cool.
It's a really nice.
So there's help here, and then 2 whole ticket machines again. And then an elevator down to the island platform, stairs down to the island platform, escalator down to the island platform. And then there's like a entrance or exit and an elevator that goes somewhere over there. And then there's something over there also. Destination display. And then this is going to be an EXO yard. And then, yeah, this is the elevator. Does it touch?
Yeah, but it's like yes, it
does.
I know the
touch.
MTA
Wow.
it's quite fast. But like low speed enough that.
This is a very nice entrance. There's a lot of wood on the ceiling for these like big airy entrances.
All right.
And then yeah, you're out here, and this is this entrance, and it goes out to this like Maltese path to this local road where there's like a local SCM route, and only uncovered bike racks here. So there's help here. This is the other exit with the other escalator, and then there's stairs down, and then escalator up, and then we're in the elevator. And then this, yeah, it touches. The elevator is the same, and then also there's help. The stairs, and then the escalator, and then this is the other exit. Here is the exit. Yeah, and then you go that way, and there's more buses that way. This is crazy. This is just still temporary signage for presumably permanent bus routes. Also, covered bike parking. So there's covered bike parking on this side, but uncovered bike parking on that side. On the bottom of the escalators, they have like the little sliding arrow thing. Coming down to the Brassard platform, you have elevator there, and then escalator and stairs, and then fare gates. Also, no next station or next train display, but I think that was covered by the one upstairs. Like one upstairs and like a central area. To Ville-de-Mont-Royal. Ville-de-Mont-Royal. There's 2 departure screens. I don't think there's anything down there. No, there's nothing down there. Here is elevator on that side, stairs up the side. The keys are still in there. This is the same like wide elevator.
Bigger elevator.
Well, it's bigger because yeah, it's bigger because they have to have a
touchscreen works. These are the weird buttons also. That was the elevator. That's like the same basically, but like it's wider this time. So that's the stairs that come up. That's the stairs that go on the other platform, the elevator that goes on the other platform. There's these things which are pretty cool. And then you have ramps up to like the sidewalk and stairs up to the sidewalk. This is what it looks like outside. And also this used to be only like a bridge here, and then they covered the railway there when they built the REM. So now it's like a plaza. This platform is the same as the other platform. Stairs, elevator down there. 2 departure boards, there's nothing down there. I think the train's gonna come in soon. To Canora! Canora, I don't know. Down that end of the platform, you have both of your next train displays and nothing else. And then this side, you also have nothing. But you have the stairs here and the elevator. Oh, the elevator must be over there. So also, if you come down this side of the platform, you can see the tunnel portal here.
We're here to foam.
Okay. Then you also have the elevator here, which has like the unique button also. Oh yeah, it has. Okay, so only one door, and then it's like wider. Okay, so there's that touches, that doesn't touch. So the crossover, you have a really cool view of the stuff here. And then so yeah, the elevator down to that platform and then stairs. And the other platform is the same thing with the stairs and the elevator. And then departure screens, fare gates, 2 ticket machines, and then the exit there. This is the station entrance. All of them have this like weird like wall that comes out. And I don't think it's like, is it covered underneath? Oh, it is covered underneath. Okay. You have a really good view of the tunnel portal. And then there's like some like I don't know communal area there. That looks like the metro with like the bumped concrete. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And then this path goes to the street there, and presumably that path also goes to the street there. There's also non-covered bike racks at this side of the entrance, and there's not really anything over on the other side. And then yeah, you go back in here to the REM. So there's the elevator there, there's stairs down here, there's a train coming in right now apparently. So you know the platform looks the same as all the other platforms. There's the train. Boom, there's nothing on that side. There's two park stairs on that side. One of them's not working, nothing's over there. To Édouard-Montpetit. Édouard-Montpetit with the really cool rock. Oh, you can like go up and touch it. These are the elevators. They open on both sides there. Yeah, I understand what people mean about the. Oh yeah, it's going to the top. I understand what people mean by the vertigo. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that was kind of crazy. That's the entrance to the Blue Line metro station. There's this, I don't know what happened there. And then here's the REM entrance with the metro doors. And you get in here, there's stairs up to the street. There's an elevator up to the street. That's like a normal elevator. But then there's these elevators. Also, 1, 2, 3 ticket machines. Good job. So here's the stairwell. Oh my god. And then that thing goes down. Yeah, that's.
And the front doors.
Oh my god. Yeah, I see what. I definitely see what. And then we're here. Also, exit both sides. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, there. And then you just go around here and you're there. Oh, and there's more ticket machines on this level also. So there's like 6 ticket machines at the station. It's like the most of any station ever in Montreal, I think. And then there's departure boards. There's fare gates, and then you go there to the platforms. From the concourse area here, you got elevator down, and then stairs, escalator up, and the same on the other side. To McGill. There's a lot of stuff on this sign. This one, I also went to this one. I rode the REM from Gare Centrale to here. This one has the TV that's doing cool stuff also. So this station is really white. It has a departure screen down there, departure screen here, stairs there, and then also only elevator on that side. There's also this art piece here. This like cool green gradient. This is the staircase without the elevator. There's one stage there, and then it goes up there, and that's how you get to the other platform down that staircase there. You also have the gradient on this area also, and then it's just like huge staircase here, departure board there, and then fare gates with 3 whole ticket machines. Oh my god, imagine that. Going down that way is the metro and also the other entrance. And there's more ticket machines also. So this is the metro entrance. This is the Green Line station. And then you go in here and it's the REM station. That's the Montreal Eaton Center. And then you go in here and I think it's the other side of the station. So you come down this hallway and then you're at the other entrance of the other side of the REM station. Also 3 more fare machines. And this like art gradient again, and that's the tunnel down to where we were before. They have this again, which is pretty funny. This is where the elevator for the Brassard platform is, and then the elevator for the Deux-Montagnes side is like on here, and it's like in a cubby somewhere. It has like one fare gate, and it's the elevator. This elevator is a hydraulic elevator. This is the one that's in here. This is the Canora size, I think.
There's 3 buttons?
Oh, yeah, there's 3 buttons. It's actually a comparable speed. It's a little bit slower, but it's not that much slower. And this is the other side of the platform, the Brassard platform. There's the elevator, and there's the stairs. This is where the stairs come up, and there's this wide staircase, and this is where we were before at the other entrance. And this is goes down to the Deux-Montagnes platform. This is the Deux-Montagnes platform right now, coming down the stairs. It's very busy. There's departure screens there, and there's the elevator on the other side with the stairs. They have the like weird gradient art piece on this platform also. So the elevator on the Deux-Montagnes side is like it's a really low ceiling.
Is it a different type of elevator?
No, I think it's the same kind of elevator as Canora, but it's lower. This one is also hydraulic, but it's like a good hydraulic lift because it goes at a good speed. That screen works. That's cool.
I didn't check the touchscreen on the outside.
What's your opinion of the REM?
It's great. The outer stations I'm a little iffy on.
you know, very low density, a lot of parking lots. Not too much going on. You know, some of them are kind of empty, a lot of nothing. But these interstations are perfect. Especially with this transfer. This transfer is the best. That's the REM. My phone's running out of storage. I gotta end this really soon. But I like the REM. The REM is really good. I like it a lot. Yeah.